Watson, you've probably never heard of Professor Moriarty.
Never heard.
Ah, there's a genius of the thing. The man pervades London, and yet no one has heard of him. I tell you, if I could rid our society, our country, indeed, to the world of this villain, I might consider hanging up my hat and retiring to some more placid life.
But not tonight, it seems.
No, not tonight.
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, a young lady to see you, Miss Violet Hunter.
Show in, Miss Hudson.
If you please.
Thus concludes this week's meeting of the 5 Point Sherlock Holmes Appreciation Society. We would like to thank Augustine for preparing us with such fine ant sandwiches.
I put watercress on top of the cucumbers this time. Do say so at once if you prefer it the other way.
I prefer it the other way. Gilly! Mom, she asked.
Dolly noted, Gilly, I have children. One never knows what will come of their dear little brains. My boys, you know, are very impetuous themselves.
And Rebecca, for taking that many minutes as always.
Always happy to help, Miss Duffy.
We will now conclude our meeting with a reconciliation of our pledge. All rise. We, the ladies of the 5 Point Sherlock Holmes Appreciation Society.
We, the ladies of the 5 Point Sherlock Holmes Appreciation Society,
being blessed with inquisitive minds, fervent hearts, and keenest senses.
being blessed with inquisitive minds, fervent hearts, and keenest senses,
Do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear.
I've seen her. You've seen whom, Louise? Our little sister. No. Yes. I was on my way back from classes. They kicked me out again because I answered every question right before the teacher's peg could get a word in edgewise. And we can't have that now, can we? Sit down. Let me make you some tea. What a certified English answer to a crisis.
This is a crisis?
This is New York, Lucy. Make coffee.
But the crisis?
She's living with our aunt, Ada Worth,
Father's sister.
who doesn't know we exist.
So, just a small crisis then.
Only she's just been arrested.
Ada?
No, our sister, the 6-year-old. Yes, Ada!
But what happened to our sister?
We really need to learn her name. I swear I heard it in all the chaos. Constance or Alice or something?
Yes, one of those very similar sounding names.
I was trying to be inconspicuous.
You sped past on your flying metal death machine.
I haven't run anyone over yet, and you know it. And plus, I couldn't exactly slow down because there were police and reporters everywhere. Did I mention Ada's been arrested?
What could she have possibly done to
Art theft.
family business?
We should go investigate.
No.
Why not? Don't you mean baby Prudence or Temperance or Violence or whatever you called her?
Exactly. We're Moriarty's daughters, not Sherlock's.
Excited plans for the evening?
Gilly, does your mother know you're lurking about in the corners like a...
If you're trying not to say art thief, the jig is right up.
It's a very old house. All sorts of surprises. More about a day, in fact.
How much exactly did you overhear, Gil?
Not enough, or too much. I was just coming for my money. For your... Mom's been a landlady my entire life. You think you're the most interesting tenants we had? Well, you weren't. Perhaps we'd better go see about Ada before Gilly and Duffy turns us in for a profit.
But who exactly is this Moriarty, Holmes?
He's the Napoleon of crime. He sits like a spider in the middle of a web that envelops nearly all of London's evils. I tell you, if there's a crime to be done, a painting to be forged, a house to be rifled, a man to be removed, shall we say, the word is passed to the professor, the matter is organized and carried out. I've devoted my life to his downfall. Even I must admit that the man is a genius. His intellectual powers equal my own.
That cannot be possible.
It can, my dear Watson, and it is.
Gentlemen, please forgive my haste, but the matter is quite urgent. My name is Helen Stoner.
You are shivering! Miss Stoner, pray come here to the fire.
It is not the cold that is making me tremble, sir. It is terror. Sheer terror.
You must not fear. We will set everything to rights. You have come in by the afternoon train. We took an open cart to the station.
How did you?
Your return ticket is stuck into your reticle. In the hem and sleeve of your dress is spattered with mud in no less than 7 places. But you might forgive my frank observance, I hope. I shall put it to better use in your service at once. Now tell me, what is it that troubles you?
Just in time for the eating post, Ada Ward, sister of Adam Ward.
I'm innocent!
Who was immortalized as the dastardly villain Moriarty in the Sherlock Holmes story?
You must
Has
understand.
just been arrested on suspicion of aiding and abetting her brother.
He's in prison. We haven't spoken in years.
A startling theft of a priceless gold statue from the home of the E.H. Harrigan.
Wait,
Please, I care for my little niece. She needs me.
one more question.
I maintain this is a terrible idea. You're the one who wanted to meet maybe temperance or prudence or violence or whatever.
Yes, like any normal person would. But now things are complicated.
Right, like it was easy enough to explain Father's first secret marriage back in Paris 20 years ago, which led to the entire demise of our mother, until he met his second wife and abandoned us, which also left him with a daughter, and she also died. But it's the recent arrest which really complicates the picture.
I would have thought of some more gentle introduction. I can't believe you found him today of all days. Just a minute too late. And now whatever will become of our sister?
Let's ask.
Ask who?
A number of reporters or the neighbors.
I've always been suspicious of her. You read all sorts of things in Dr. Doyle's books. You know, they can't tell the truth from fiction.
Doyle's done more damage to Father's reputation than Father.
And definitely not the police. We don't want to be next on our list of suspects.
Shoo, Blessing, Barbara, there are 1,000 of you soaring about.
Are you on staff at this home?
Get you off Miss Ada's porch right away.
Have you ever met Adam Worth?
I haven't got a thing to say to any of you.
We must help her.
And perhaps she might help us too.
Go distract them.
I'm glad to my talents to get used. I know how to get them properly riled up. Those for women, I say, regardless of sex, race, or creed. Long live Victoria Woodall. And purchasers due process.
Are you quite all right?
Thank you kindly, miss. No, I'm not quite all right. That was my employer that just got carted away. Are you acquainted with Miss Ada?
I'm afraid not. We were just passing by. But I won't pretend we aren't curious as to what happened to your poor Miss Ada.
She's innocent. I swear to you by all the saints. She's nothing like that brother of hers. Though she's a proper angel and never speaks a word against him.
Indeed?
See, she keeps care of his daughter. Oh dear me, we're not supposed to live on that. Please don't.
I'll not reveal it to your soul.
What'd I miss?
Oh, thank goodness, Louise. I thought you were going to be arrested, too.
Someone drove one of their motor cars around the corner too fast, and the press all went over to golf. And you caught my bicycle a death trap. They're on to the next story already.
Louise, this is Patience who helps keep house for Ada. Patience, my sister Louise.
Mighty obliged for you for drawing the vultures off.
I've had plenty of practice agitating over at school. Columbia, I want to be a scientist. Well, a chemist to be specific. But the professors won't even grade my papers unless I make a fuss. Probably because they're afraid I'll rank the boys. And that stupid Albus Gullible
Yes,
whom I despise.
Yes, you're very impressive. Now, Patience was just telling us about Ada's niece.
Oh dear me, there's no one on to Beatrice!
Beatrice.
I was close.
Beatrice! Oh good Saint Gertrude, I think she's gone. She usually comes right when we call. Dear little thing, oh what shall I do? We can't go to the police. If they find out who she is, they might take her away from Miss Ada.
Don't fret, Patience. We can remedy this. She's just a little girl. I mean, she is, isn't she?
Yes, she's 6.
Then she can't have gotten far. I'm a teacher for students just her age. They try to toddle off all the time after butterflies or sweets, but I'll go up the street and my sister will go down, and you must make a thorough search of the house. She could be hiding in a wardrobe or behind a hidden panel.
A hidden panel? Bless me, St. Hubert, things like this don't happen in real life.
You might be surprised.
Give out those ill-gotten gains and men and breaks to your regulars!
What was my father thinking till he treasure maps out in a room, riddles rather than instructions, and accomplices rather than executors?
The whys of these matters are always more difficult than the hows.
Never fear, Miss Morrison. We will see if Holmes' regulars have had any success.
Sorry to report it, sir. We saw us closing on him. He threw his test us into the river.
I wanted to dive in after it, but Whitney said no. The currents were too strong. We could try again tomorrow, sir. Is it lady to go in after it?
No, dear child, leave it. I've never had a fortune before, nor do I need one now. In fact, these are the tempting jewels that started all this trouble in the first place. I would like each of you to have one, and thanks for your bravery.
What shall I do with the other three?
It must pay my fee, Mr. Holmes.
It must do nothing of the kind.
You are very gracious, sir. I make a simple way in the world, but it is my own.
You are in every way commendable, as I'm sure Dr. Watson agrees.
I do indeed. Will you, might you permit me to escort you home, Miss Morstan?
I'd be glad for it, Doctor.
You are very adept at morsel your soldiers.
Children deserve dignity.
She's employed as a governess and excellently progressive in her pedagogy. I know because the cuff on her left sleeve is...
Thank you, Holmes. I'm sure Miss Morstan would tell me all about herself. Herself.
I almost forget my case is concluded, for I have gone fond of the both of you.
First Lieutenant Wiggins, did you catch note of the man's coat?
Got wiped on the sleeve, didn't it?
Chalk dust, just like Miss Morstan's. He is a professor. That was the professor!
Anything? Nothing. Rhode Island Star was larger and larger. No one said they saw a little girl that matched her description.
Patience is beside herself, and frankly, so am I. To find her and lose her again all in the same day. Well, we'll have to go speak to Ada tomorrow and tell her what's happened. Perhaps there's someone Beatrice trusts. Perhaps she goes to school somewhere and ran off to a trusted teacher in the chaos. I have a list of all other schools with 5 points in my classroom.
I thought you were reluctant to place Sherlock.
This is different. It's becoming different. If we find Beatrice and we tell Ada who we really are, perhaps she'll allow us to see her, to truly be her sisters.
Evening, dearies.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Duffy.
Been on your bicycle again, Miss Louise?
Did she track in a monstrous storm of dust?
Yes, but I was going to clean it up later.
Louise, you've got to...
It's fine. I got Gillian's sleep to clean it up now.
She shouldn't have to clean up after me.
Nonsense. We'll have to hire him anyway. But Gillian's been so sucky 3 days more now, and she needs occupation for her mind, as well as bodies. That's why I keep so busy myself, like doing the exercises in the magazines. You girls ought to try it sometime. You know I'm not progressive as any modern woman.
No, never.
But anyways, I was just making up the newest copy of Dr. Doe's story, Layful and Greenland Walker. Don't care for as much as Sherlock Holmes stories, but not after their detective is dead and gone. God rest his soul. We must have something as a consultation. Thank you.
Yes, thanks.
And there's cake too. It's Carrie. I heard straight from Mrs. Vaughn. You remember Mrs. Vaughn came and visited on Christmas one year? But perhaps you don't remember, because you don't celebrate the same as we do.
I know we can't, but I wonder what she would do if she knew she was holding her Sherlock Holmes adoration hour one door away from the daughters of the Napoleon of crime.
Don't call him that.
It was Father's title before Doyle nicked it.
And it's Doyle who profits.
Not anymore. He's on about whales now. Weren't you listening? Call him Ishmael.
I wish he'd fallen off the whaler.
Or off the waterfall. You heard them last month, Lucy. Weeping and wailing. Get it? Weeping and wailing? Oh, you're no fun. The world laments because Sherlock Holmes is dead, and cheers because Professor Moriarty is dead. Listen to me talk about them as if they were real people.
Our father is a real person, and if he told us anything, it's that death is a highly impermanent state. And what kind of life does that make?
Do you want revenge on our father or for him?
I want a typical life, a family that isn't constantly lost across continents or in jail. An aunt I can drop in on for tea, and a sister who doesn't blow things up.
It's been a whole 6 weeks without incident.
I'm afraid we can never achieve anything akin to normality whilst our father is so famous he's fictionalized.
What about restitution? We ought to write him.
Father?
No, Doyle.
Why?
For the royalties.
What?
We're father's next of kin. By right, we deserve a cut of those profits.
That's completely nonsensical.
Not really. I'll start. Dearest Dr. Doyle,
Sir,
we are Moriarty's daughters,
we represent the interest of the estate of Adam Worth,
and we would like to sue you for
and we intend to sue you for
a highly reasonable 67.5% of all future royalties
extreme defamation of character
garnered from your story, The Final Problem,
as a result of the depiction of Mr. Worth as Professor Moriarty
and your tawdry, poorly worded trash.
Or we kill you. I wasn't gonna go that far. Father never hurt so much as a fly.
Well, it hurt me pretty badly when you skipped my birthday to go on a date with a Rembrandt.
Physically.
Fine, but we might need to ponder the blackmail. Perhaps you might need to bail Ada out.
Mr. Ferguson, please. This is all very theatrical, but
I tell you, Mr. Holmes, I saw my wife sucking the blood from our baby's neck with my very own eyes.
I swear on my life, I would never.
You have no life. You are of the undead. Bring the boy forth.
allow me to observe the child. Indeed, I thought as much. These marks are completely incongruous with the size and shape of an adult's teeth, vampiric or otherwise, but they also match the tip of the darts I saw your older son tossing so skillfully when I first arrived.
What could you possibly mean?
I've been watching that young fellow carefully today, and he bears no love towards his new sibling. Therefore, it can be assumed that he dipped his arse in poison and attempted to use his inner aim to kill his little brother.
No!
Yes, your wife is not sucking your child's blood. She was sucking the poison from his veins. And it is this, not sunlight, or the presence of cross or garlic which has made her so ill. She nearly sacrificed her life for a little one, and I would venture to say that you owe her a heartfelt apology at once.
Oh, my dear wife, I hope you can forgive me for my folly.
I do. Only please do not give me another moment for my baby.
And as to your older son, you must ensure he receives help without delay for the pain and anger which has caused him to behave so maliciously.
I will, Mr. Holmes. Thank you.
My dear madam, forgive my intrusion, but you have proven innocent and seem even more distraught.
It's just that I wish they had believed me, taking me at my word when first I swore I could not harm my baby. For your words to corroborate me.
I am truly sorry.
So am I, Mr. Haynes. So am I.
Let me get this straight. We're not going to tell Ada who we are?
What if she's angry with father? She could reveal us at once, trying to inculpate us for the crime of which she's accused, which she will surely blame father for.
Then why don't we go visit him?
We shouldn't allow ourselves to be drawn into his web.
We keep his stolen painting.
I like that painting. Look, here's Patience.
Bless you both for coming with me. I wouldn't have had the strength to walk into a prison all by my lonesome.
We are so happy to help.
Who are you visiting?
Miss Ada Worth.
Any weapons or dangerous items on your person?
Do caustic chemicals count?
Yes.
Take my whole bag then. Mind you, don't spill. Wait, hold on. Oh, and I think that's it. Wait. Okay, that's it.
Is that a lockpick, miss?
How do you think I get the chemicals?
She's a student at Columbia.
The professors make things rather challenging.
Right.
So, anything on you, Lou?
No!
Only a nasty attitude then. Can you leave that at the door?
Very well. This way.
Wait!
What?
The whole Holy Family, forgive me. I have a sewing needle here pinned to my apron. Please don't arrest me!
Visiting hours in the 30 minutes. So you three could please just.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my poor Miss Ada, trapped in this terrible, dank, dark prison. Begging your pardon, Miss Matron, I'm sure you keep it as well as you can, but all these cobwebs, I wouldn't wonder if she takes a chill. Patience! I'm so happy to...
Hello.
Oh, forgive me. You two look very familiar.
My sister and I are just one neighborhood over. Perhaps you've seen us walking about sometime.
Perhaps that's it. They've been mighty comforting about everything. They chased the reporter's away, searched high and low for poor little Beatrice.
Don't spend a moment more on me until you find her. She is the light of my
my life, like my very own daughter. I've been her only guardian for years since her father was in prison. Patience, have you told them about Adam?
We're aware. It won't prejudice us for a moment, we assure you.
Are you lady lawyers or investigators?
I wish, but just no. But just highly devoted citizens, highly devoted to justice. Got myself a fine bicycle.
So do I. Well, I had one. Indeed, it is my alibi.
Start at the beginning. Tell us the crime of which you are accused and where you really were when it happened, and any pertinent details.
I'm a music teacher by trade. I'm hired out by various wealthy families to instruct their children on the piano, sometimes a little singing. I keep a very regular schedule en route and travel always by my bicycle. Despite my brother's various exploits, my life has been quiet and unremarkable. Until about a month ago, when on my regular route, I began to notice another cyclist was always behind me, keeping a careful distance but never failing to follow me from home to home. I could never tell anything about their person, not their height, nor coloring, nothing. For they wore a heavy coat, goggles upon their face, and a leather cap upon their head. But they were there nearly every day.
I always thought it might be some admirer, for Miss Ada has so many.
That's not quite true, but thank you, Patience, especially if they bear me any goodwill. I wish they'd make themselves known, for they're the only witness to my whereabouts of the crime and immediately thereafter.
You were arrested in the afternoon, and the crime occurred in the morning?
Yes, at around 10 o'clock, so they told me. I was well on my way to the next pupil from Mr. Harriman's home, but as I did not arrive there until 10:30, it is presumed I spent the interim pilfering the statue and hiding it somewhere.
And how long does it take you, usually, to go from one house to the other?
15 minutes.
But it took you 30.
I went a longer route, down a few alleyways. I didn't want to linger on their doorstep.
It's our custom, taking a helpful air, exploring this grand old city, giving out coins to the little ones in need.
And this other cyclist, they saw you leaving the Harrimans?
From the moment I departed, I noticed them behind me. The statue is not small. If I ever had it in my possession, it would have been seen by them. For I travel so lightly, keeping only my eyeglasses in my pocket. I don't even carry sheet music. My students keep it in their homes.
The police have done nothing to find this potential witness?
No, they think I've made it all up. Sounds rather imaginary, doesn't it? A mysterious cloaked cyclist, like something from a detective story. But it's true.
I believe you. As do I.
And me too. Sing Julian, bless us.
Such an outpouring of kindness from my hired maid and two perfect strangers. I don't know how you could owe me anything. Why in the world are you taking this on?
The law states you are innocent until proven otherwise. You shouldn't be judged by the police or the public for your brother's indiscretions.
I'm very grateful. Most of all to your dedication to my niece. Would she had a pair of sisters, just like you two.
Which she did indeed.
Where have you been, Holmes? Miss Milverton is here, and at any moment may make on this threats of blackmail towards Lady.
My apologies, Watson, but I just had the most eventful evening.
What happened?
Nothing much to speak of. Professor Moriarty set fire to her rooms at Baker Street.
Oh, you injured?
No, not at all.
Charles Augustus Milton, you profit from the women of the city for the final time.
What on earth? Egad!
A guard!
And I perceive that Lady Eva has justice well in hand.
And if tomorrow we discover that the poor American has been burgled and no longer possesses those letters by which he had hoped to escort his victims?
Well, even I could see no clues to tell us who it might have been.
Good afternoon, Miss Duffy.
My word, Mrs. Louise, I didn't hear the door slam downstairs.
And Lucy not even here to hear it.
But after breakfast, didn't you?
Yes, I'm attempting domesticity, culinary expertise to be precise.
In your parlor? Well, hope for science then.
Vengeance.
You would be better off in the kitchen instead of your parlor. Something like a laboratory.
I wouldn't want to put you out.
You're putting me in. If you really let me step over your shoulder, please. Can't get killing in the kitchen in meal times, let alone to make something.
How many recipes do you have?
300, at least on my mother's side.
And I bet you have a father, too.
Sure, I do. Put on something you don't mind for getting flour over it. Comes off easier than dust on a rug. And prepare yourself for your first lesson. Good afternoon, Lucy.
And to you.
Put all my eggs in one basket.
Oh, Lord, Louise. Where are you off to?
Put on the lab coat. Debbie's going to teach you how to cook eggs properly.
Eggs?
To Shane Wallace.
Who?
Alvin Scholar Wallace III. Stupid teacher's pet who thinks he's all that with his big brown eyes and his eggs and his 3 first names.
Are you sure you want to undertake such a perilous experiment?
I created chemicals corrosive enough to eat through metal. How hard could it be?
Why?
To Shane Wallace.
Who?
Alvin Scholar Wallace III, you know. Okay. Lucy,
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said you didn't find her.
What in the world are you talking about?
Where'd you put her last night? Or while we were data?
Put who?
Tell me that's not.
Hello? Are you Beatrice?
Hello.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
Where's Auntie?
This is our sister. How did she get here? She's 6.
You're 6, right?
I'm 6.
Then she can't have wandered here on her own, could she?
I'm here.
But how did she get here?
On a trolley.
Okay, this is fixable. How about we take her back to Ada? So we found her on the street somewhere.
But we didn't, and she knows that.
She's our sister. It's about time she learned how to obfuscate.
Sister?
This gets worse and worse.
Louise.
What if we keep her here?
What?
Coming down, Louise?
Go!
This conversation is not over.
Goodbye.
Are you Beatrice?
I'm Beatrice.
You must be. Are you frightened?
Auntie says always be brave.
Well, you are that.
Thank you.
Did you bravely go looking for your auntie when you got on the trolley?
I found my friend.
Who's your friend?
Ghost girl.
A ghost?
Ghost girl. She said she knew where my family was. My mama's gone, but she's in my heart, Auntie says. She's not a ghost, she's an angel.
And your father?
He's on an adventure.
That's essentially true.
Who is my sister?
I am. We are. Me and the other girl. Your father is our father, and our mother is an angel too. Gillian! You must stop doing this!
Hello.
What are you doing here?
The kitchen is on fire.
What?
Just a small one.
Just?
At the moment.
Is it under control?
Comparatively.
Compared to what?
She said she's done worse before.
Your mother?
Your sister. Something about acid. Mom's already ran half the block in back shouting.
For a constable?
For a reporter. Thought you ought to know.
Wait,
Yes?
what are we to do?
Pack anything worth saving and escaping the chaos.
Not to worry, everything's under control.
Oh, thank goodness.
No cause for alarm, only a little cause. The cat might be ever so slightly singed. But
What have you done?
But everything else is under control. So, how's it going in here?
I think we should...
Ladies, Louise, the cat in the fire just put out. Notice to hide yourself.
I'm so sorry, Miss Duffy.
Push to stuff the nonsense. But I do prevail your girls for a favor.
Hardly dead. I owe you a favor.
Well, I do have one of my little meetings tomorrow. The parlor's a bit warlock. Would you mind if you hosted it here?
I don't think we should.
Lucy, I promise, it will be fun. I bet the girls will love your instead of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Gold.
None greater.
One hopes.
Mr. Holmes.
Miss Adler?
It is Miss Norton now, of course. I'm here to warn you, old friend.
It is all in me now, of course.
As you wish, and on that subject you are very aware, I think, of Professor Moriarty. I am as well. I used to think I was your only equal, the only person that ever best you. But this man is after my title, so I've been observing you both from afar. You first crossed paths on the 4th of January. On the 23rd you commended him. By the middle of February he seriously inconvenienced you. At the end of March he was absolutely hampered in his plans. Now, at the close of April, you daily exchange such serious aggravations that at any moment one of you may be deprived of your liberty or your life.
Come and dance, or we'll look suspicious.
He is becoming very impatient. All this to say, Mr. Holmes, you best be on your guard. If you give me the same grudging respect you gave when you first failed to apprehend me, you will accept my advice, by either leaving him be or becoming a bit of a villain of yourself, if you understand my meaning.
I hope for the third option.
I'm sure you do.
Come on, old chap. The Queen is ready to receive you.
Congratulations, and good evening, old enemy.
We're going to be found out for the stolen painting or the stolen baby. Or I'm going to go to jail for something completely unrelated to the cause of suffrage. It's highly disappointing, frankly.
Don't make a tempest in a teapot. Beatrice and I have talked all about our game today.
Hide and seek.
She knows that she must stay very, very quiet and stay out of sight.
Down with biscuits, lots of them.
You never give me biscuits when I say quiet and out of sight.
When have you ever done that?
I can't believe you're not the slightest bit concerned about
I am very concerned. The Amateur Detective Society of 5 Points is dropping by. Put that down. Those are for the guests.
Well, they're not here yet and I'm hungry.
That's because we have no kitchen. I had to buy all this ready-made from the bakery. Beatrice must have something to keep her content. She's read all the books I brought home from school.
So you are giving her sweets. She'll never want to go home.
I never want to go home.
See, this is all part of your evil plan.
My evil plan? Don't you think evil is a little too strong? Oh no, here they come.
Everyone's here, dearies. Already in there?
No.
Yes!
This is so beautiful in here.
Where are you going?
To change my bloody clothes.
Bloody clothes.
Oh, who has bloody clothes?
The evening has not started yet, and there's already a mystery?
I think it's just an answer, actually. Sure, we're not that lucky.
Sit down and smile.
Well, isn't this cozy? Ladies, these are the Bluefoots, Lucy and Louise.
Good afternoon, ladies. Please take a seat and have some.
Who are you and where'd you get your pants?
Tony Morse, call me cute, and I made them.
Are you taking orders because...
I take orders from no one.
Bravissima, well said.
Welcome to our home.
Well, let's make some introductions.
Cute really is a picture of a new woman, don't you think? I never thought they existed outside of newspaper cartoons.
And she's a real-life private investigator. And I know her.
A private investigator?
Well, we're all not content to live vicariously through Sherlock Holmes. I guess I'm a model rather than the same.
It's a dreadfully exciting life.
Do you think this streetcar is dreadfully exciting, Rebecca Love?
It is.
Well, Caroline has driven in such modern ways. Streetcar, motor car, yacht, air balloon, elephant.
Elephant? Just the once. It was nothing really. I have more than enough excitement with twins at time. Boy and boy. Can you believe it? Some luck you have there, Mrs. Hughes. I know. Would anyone care for tea? Louise, close your mouth. What a charming fauna this is. What do you call it? Conium maculatum.
How lovely.
Hemlock.
Hemlock. Oh, that could be dangerous, you know.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware.
Happy to help. I read upon all sorts of dangerous things. It gives me a fright, but better safe than sorry.
I always say that. Louise, please stop talking.
It's for the Alvin Scholar Laws the third. You can use it on Doyle if you want to, since we're headed straight to Newgate anyway.
I'll use on you and the whole lot of them together.
But they're interesting. I didn't think they'd actually be interesting.
Let's make some introductions. Hugh has made herself known, of course.
Too right.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm Rebecca Winters.
She's our treasurer,
Caroline Darby.
our secretary.
Am I supposed to be writing this down?
I'm Mrs. Everett Bulletin Hughes, but you can call me Augustina, or even Gussie if we grow fond. I couldn't imagine taking the liberty.
I couldn't imagine going for
I know you all have your professions, and I say mine is mother and wife. You dear bold things can win the great big world rolled off its axis, and I'll be the first to apply. But my domain is Thompson Square Park, in environs.
How'd she end up in 5 points?
Chasing down her lapdog.
True. Not anything is my Mr. Jingles. More trouble than the twin boys together, really.
Your dog's name is Mr. Jingles?
We through the painstaking preparatory process now?
Not quite. I jumped right in, as I've been known to do. First, we start off as some Solemnity Girls.
A ritual.
Something like a real secret society would do.
May I do the honors? Please. We the ladies of the 5 Point Sherlock Holmes Appreciation Society.
We the ladies of the 5 Point Sherlock Holmes Appreciation Society,
Being blessed with inquisitive minds, frank hearts, and keenest senses.
being blessed with inquisitive minds, fervent hearts, and keenest senses,
Do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear,
On very pain of death.
never Hintonware,
Unto the very pain of death, to devote ourselves to the dedicated study, fervent appreciation, and utmost encouragement of the great detective Mr. Sherlock Holmes and his creator, Dr. Arthur Conan Doyle, master of modern literacy and paragon of value, virtue, and virtuosity. So say we one, so say we all, until the very last of days.
Amen.
That was very well spoken.
That was religion, that's what that was.
The agenda for this week, based on terrible failure.
And it's true students.
We keep it posted, contact girls. The postman must think us verifiable spies.
It's a tragedy. The end of an era.
It's a really foolish economic choice on part of Dr. Dooley.
To so summarily conclude the saga of the great detective, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, and that of his mortal enemy, Moriarty.
Right, and Dillingham, we don't like him either, do we, Lucy?
No, not at all. You were saying, Miss Winters?
It's a keenly felt loss for literature.
Into people, real life people. We lost a hero, an inspiration, a leader, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Armed with the cane.
Are there any such people in the world, do you think?
Mrs. Black, perhaps? For she has done such good with her investigations. And her trip around the world. Beating fictional and real men alike. I followed it Avril Lavigne in Tokyo.
But she's a journalist, not a detective.
Was a journalist. She married a millionaire. Can you believe it? I'd rather just be a millionaire. Not that I'd trade my darling Mr. Stokebrooker for anybody.
That makes it rather Holmes and Watson together, doesn't it? She investigates and she writes about it.
I've got to stand in solitary with my professor. She's read one exposure. She doesn't know what it's like to go pound the pavement and look for clues.
Oh, Hugh, you're so passionate about everything.
Oh, Miss Lucy, begging your pardon. I didn't know you were having company.
Who are you, dearie?
Patience McDougal.
Patience is the employee of a friend of ours.
Miss Ada
Ada Worth.
Ada Worth, the Harriman statue thief?
Alleged Herman statue thief.
It's been on the front page of every tabloid.
I followed that story religiously. Have an idea.
You're the expert, Mom. I often dine with the Harrimans. I've seen that statue.
and I've been making my own investigations. You can never trust those tabloids, Becky.
It's a tragedy. That missing little girl,
Her niece.
I wasn't aware you girls knew either word.
we're recent acquaintances.
What about the kid? I've never even seen her. Not even one single solitary.
Yes, I'm sure we understood you the first time.
It's quite the interesting case given her family.
It's a great shameful case, ma'am. Miss Ada always tried to live so quietly, never get in trouble with anyone on earth.
Never fear, Miss Patience. I will not allow her brother's injustifiable guilt to influence her legal obligation. Some people believe an incline towards crime can run in the family, like an illness.
And you believe that?
Not necessarily, but the courts of law and public opinion may.
I hope she's innocent, for the sake of the little girl. Who does he think he is, that Adam Moriarty, having a child and not giving up his dastardly ways at once? Stop it! You don't know anything about him. You were only just extolling the virtues of Sherlock Holmes and his bloodless methods. Adam Worth did the same, you know. He is not a violent criminal. He has never killed anyone. It's all a matter of public record, and I'm sure you frantic, dramatic busybodies can find out in a matter of moments. Adam Worth is not Professor Moriarty. The only thing they have in common is going around the world and 80 crimes if you must have it fictionalized.
I think what Lucy meant to say is that we actually talked to Ada, which is more than any of those tabloid hacks can say. And by our estimation, it seems as if she's innocent.
And I'll make it known that he has tried no contact to try and contact his family.
His sister. To contact his sister.
I'm sorry, Missy Love. We didn't mean to upset you.
You're both very eloquent in Ada's defense.
We're highly devoted to justice.
As am I. Would y'all like to answer a few questions, all three of you, and perhaps arrange an interview with Miss Worth herself?
Actually, me and Patience were about to go to the Monarch shop to ask a few questions about his customers. Right, Patience?
Yes?
An investigation.
You must let us help.
We'll be your Watsons.
I'll be neither Holmes nor Watson. I'll be myself. You asked if there's such people in the world, ladies. Now I mean to prove they're better. Now, what is the prenance of the Monarch model? I prefer the road myself. I say, is there a child in this house?
What?
There's a child struggling just here, under the plate of cookies.
It's mine. I'm a child. Gilly, you cannot leave her things in the girls' apartments. Oh, heavens. I'll take care. Thank you.
I think he was onto us.
And here I thought we'd be best friends. She sure does ask a whole bunch of brilliant questions.
We have to consult the story. Luis, why don't you stay here and relay the facts of the case to Q while I go to the bicycle shop with...
Why do I have to stay? You barely trust me to water the plants.
It will be suspicious if I'm the only one who never leaves the house again.
But she likes you better than me.
This is the wrong time for that debate.
Fine, but if this house burns down, you only have yourself to blame.
Who would like to accompany me at the Monarch shop?
I simply must.
I would be glad to, as long as I'm having my supper.
As stated, I'll remain behind to gather further facts of the case.
I'll stay too. I'm very much offended from all this to do.
Gillian, why don't you come too, as long as your mother's okay with it?
No, thank you. I am perfectly delighted to say exactly why I am presently.
Very well.
A few questions for you first, Miss Patience.
Splendid. Gillian, how would you like to prepare your mother and Q some tea?
Now listen for you meddling in swine. Why did you help us?
Yes, it's more fun to watch you flooded and stale.
How about we call this a truce, so we both live to see another day?
Fine.
Fine.
Oh, mother, you'll have a lovely spot of tea.
Just a few more hours, kiddo. Hopefully.
I'm afraid I don't know my timeline. He's gone.
Another innocent victim in Moriarty's machinations.
Come away now, Mrs. Douglas.
Yes. Thank you. Should I ever marry Watson, I should hope to inspire my wife with some healing, which would prevent her from being walked off by a housekeeper, my corpse lying within a few yards of her.
I hope the same.
Hope? You need no hope. You've managed it already, haven't you?
I don't know what you... Well, I should have known better than to try and evade you.
Indeed, had reserved your tendrils for our former client, Miss Morstan, and I think she no sooner be kept from you near hour of mortality than on your wedding day itself.
Then you will provocation me. Well, Vice says yes.
Very much so. With enough of his sentimentality, Watson, For you must have perceived that Mr. Douglas's wife has murdered him.
It was Miss Douglas.
Moriarty does not discriminate in his accomplices, apparently, a fine trait of ill use as so often true of this villain. She will no doubt be half-packed by now, but perhaps we might allow her to escape for now and follow her back to the spider's lair.
Who would have thought there were so many modern bicycles in New York City? Almost 200 from a particular shop in the last 2 years alone.
This is starting to feel like a Herculean task. Since I've been even.
But never fear, you're one of us now. You said the pledge and everything, and I, for one, will stand by your side as long as it takes. Or until I have to go put the children to bed, whichever comes first.
Lucy, do you intend to send straight to the search, or might I perhaps treat you out to dinner? We're just passing a favorite spot of mine.
No, I could never presume.
I'll insist. We can discuss the facts of the case further, and in private.
Ooh, yes. You never know who could be listening in on us from any corner. I'm none of these. Welcome to Shandy Club the Youngest. I'm none of these. You gonna get your table?
Merci, Angela.
Your table.
Your chair.
And yours.
And yours.
And yours. Oh, merci.
Much obliged.
Thank you all. And thank you, Caroline.
Well, it's a little ostentatious.
It's charming.
We'll start with one of everything from the appetizers.
We got abundance. Caroline owns half of Manhattan.
But it takes a night out like this for her to actually admit it.
Not half. One exaggeration. It's a fourth that month. On one subject, I'd be delighted to put up Ada words for her. For that, she might be best prepared for her child, and to search for her niece. You can be a suspicious little bird, but I'm delighted to take Ada's innocence upon your will of trustworthy.
It touched us all. The way you leapt to her defense.
I made quite a spectacle of myself. Oh, don't you fret, Lucy. I can tell you care very much about Ada. And wouldn't each of us carry the torch for the other in just the same way?
We certainly would.
Miss Duffel would never admit it. Q would never admit it, but she is as part of the sister as all the rest of us too.
It's not just about intrigue and bloodshed, Lucy. It's about one another's great company.
This is all just so lovely. As my outburst earlier today must have indicated, I am not especially social. My sister is the more outgoing of us. I keep to myself in my work at the school. It has been years since I truly had the chance to take a night out for no other purpose but enjoyment. I can't begin to understand what I've done to deserve this friendship.
It is no question of dessert. Unless you mean the one of everything, we will also be having from that menu.
We, Madame Darmeets.
Let's welcome Caroline to our table in a literal and physical manner. To Caroline. To Miss Lucy Miller. Now, what can help us narrow that list down? Age, perhaps?
Or a physical type. Someone spry enough to ride so frequently. I don't think I could do it myself.
And this mysterious cyclist wore trousers and discovered about their face. But anyone may don such garb, especially in the service of disguise.
What if it's all a risk to kidnap the little girl? It pains me to think. But perhaps it could be a woman, where Beatrice would be more likely to trust a motherly sort. Or a child, a younger woman, I mean. That could be. Like someone Gillian's age.
I'll speak to the Harrimans about the statue itself, to see it, and their neighbors, to see if they've noted anything suspicious. What if this is just the beginning of a string of robberies?
That could prove Ada's innocent at once. If there was another robbery, I'm sure she was in jail. But what about the statue itself? What if it's not something around the statue, but something in it?
Like a jewel.
Or a will.
I'm writing this all down. Now, Caroline, if you go speak to the Harrimans, Gussie, and I can look at the list and narrow it down and see if any of the names ring a bell.
You really are real heel detectives, aren't you? You're asking all the right questions, and I think I'm on the verge of at least one answer.
For you, Mrs. Hudson.
Bless you, child. Doctor, thank you for coming so quickly.
We can say you want to tell us too. What's happening?
A letter from Mr. Holmes. He's gone.
Read it.
To my esteemed Mrs. Hudson, by the time you read this, I will have vacated my rooms at 221B Baker Street and well be on my way to put an end to the war between Professor Moriarty and the common good of this precious world. I've seen it to no trace of my plans remain for your own safety and that of Dr. Watson.
No, he's gone without you.
There's more. I implore you to keep these rooms free for Dr. Watson's use as he prepares to become a married man, and should have a separate place to keep his medical practice, so he, his wife, their children to come may enjoy a peaceful home. To this end, I leave you the sum of my fortune, to furnish his rent and for your own comfort for the rest of your days. Using gratitude, Sherlock Holmes. P.S. Give the enclosed envelope to Dr. Watson, but entreat him till it's time to read it. S.H.
How will I know it's time?
We must trust him.
Not. I heard for the last time.
Where have you been? We got distracted, but I have a hypothesis. I got Q and Gillian out of here in an hour. How? Q went to go look for clues at Ada's with patience. Gillian, I paid off. How's Beatrice? She seemed fine. Well, I gave her soup. She seemed like it. You see, it's not so bad. It's been 2 days. Anyone can do anything for 2 days. And let's forget she has a home, someone who loves her and chose to care for her. What will Miss Ada do when she gets out of prison and finds out you're not some benevolent angel of justice, but have instead been keeping her child captive? She's not captive. Tell that to Miss Patience, who's constantly whining about, oh, and Miss Beatrice. I don't know. Is that what you want to hear? I don't know, but I'm working on it. Lucy, even if this was some form of illegal, and not even the fun kind, it is highly inconvenient. This is not just your home. I often feel as it is. As you spend all your time out in the real world, pounding on doors against you, barred and barricaded against you as a private piece of paper. It's more than a piece of paper. A diploma is viable, presentable proof that I am what I aspire to be. You know you have incompetence and intelligence and dedication. Why do you need to validate it by the professions that you despise? I don't want to despise them. I respect everything they do, except what they do to me. I want to be one of them. I know they've given you a hard time lately. I'm just trying to get a degree like everybody else. And then what will you do? Stop distracting me with my problems. What will you do with a 6-year-old child? What does one have to do with the other? Our respective holy grails. I know how to take care of a child. Because you're a teacher? Well, I'm not. I'm a chemist. 1 subject, 3 specialties. You don't want another student. You could have had that with 1 sentence. Aunt Ada, well, she wrote, dear little Beatrice at our school. Simple as can be. You don't want a student or a child. You wanted a sister. I never said anything of the sort. You want to raise someone up to make up for all the mistakes you made with me. To raise someone up who is made of stories about men and women falling in love, who doesn't spoil dinner with politics. Somebody who can love more easily than me. Sometimes I think you make it difficult on purpose. If that's how you want it, I have somewhere to be. Where? McSwirly's. Alvin said he wants to buy me a drink. Says he's sorry for all the trouble I put you through. What is McSwirly's? Who is Alvin, and why are you meeting him there at night? Alvin, Alvin Scholar Walls III. We're thinking of getting married. Flat tire on his bicycle yesterday. Says he's having a terrible week now that you mention it. Luis, you've never even mentioned him until today without some sort of death threat. When was this sea change, this proposal? There was no proposal. Well, not officially, but it was worth hypothesizing. Why do you get everything I want? I go out and look for it. You move too fast for me, Luis. Maybe we need to buy you a second bicycle. Help you keep up. Second bicycle. Luis, the second cyclist, they had to have had a basket or a bag large enough to carry the statue. Ada said they had a basket. You're a good detective, Lucy. So you think I'm right. But who are you, second cyclist? Who amongst you gained something?
Lucy?
Here, sweet girl. Did Luis take good care of you?
I had soup.
Was it any good?
No, but I ate the biscuit, so I'm not hungry.
That's good. For now, we'll work on her cooking skills.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at a list of people who can help us help your auntie.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just worried about your auntie. That's all, love.
Me too, but she's brave, remember? And you promised to help.
I'll try my best.
Do you want to see my pictures?
Yes. 3 of them back to bed, okay?
Yes. Here's us, all of us. Me, Auntie, Lucy, Louise, Patience.
Great job. You got the hair colors just right.
Here's another one with biscuits. I'm smiling and all the biscuits because I love them.
It's my favorite thing about you.
Last one, it got photos, but I still like it. There's me again.
Who is that?
The ghost girl.
The girl that brought you here. That looks like Gillian. Gillian, you ring? Gillian.
She lives there too.
Can you show me the ghost girl? Hello again, Ducky.
Hello. I'm sleepy. Good night.
It was you. Surprise.
I must ask you tell me everything. What would you like to know? Did you steal Beatrice? Steal is such a pejorative term. Why? It was getting too quiet around here. You all love your secrets and your mysteries and theory. I thought it would be amusing to set you up with one to practice. So I followed you to Adaworth's house that day, just to see what would happen and notice Beatrice lost in the chaos. Helping her get on a trolley was much easier to break Adaworth out of prison, which was my first idea.
Then you know we are Moriarty's daughters.
I do.
Does your mother?
No, she just hopes so.
And Beatrice?
Beatrice? I know there's another cyclist.
Who?
I don't know for certain, but I have a good guess.
Who?
When you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. That's Sherlock Holmes. Mom quotes it all the time.
I know.
But sometimes it's not improbable. Sometimes it's been right in front of you all along.
What do you mean?
You asked the right question. Who stands to benefit?
Me?
Was it you?
No.
Who cares about you?
No one?
Are you sure?
No. Oh no.
Professor Moriarty, we must stop meeting this way.
Fear not, Mr. Holmes, for all is tonight.
You can be rid of me if you wish, but you must know someone else will rise in my place.
Your lackey, Dr. Watson?
My friend and colleague, yes, in the exemplary Miss Watson, whom you knew as Mary Moulton when you stole her fortune. But she did not allow the sadness of her circumstances to sour her heart. She will learn from him, as he learned from me, and my death will be perfectly inconsequential in the end.
A pair of starry-eyed newlyweds against my criminal empire? This is your army?
They're my generals, perhaps, but I flatter myself. I have a few more friends than that. My regulars are young now, but no one can say a child's further. I wager their wits, patience, and fortitude against a platoon of your agents, whom have only known hunger and fear from their leader.
Hunger and fear are powerful compulsions.
So are care and friendship. They're the chief ingredients of justice.
I do not care about justice.
You care only about yourself. But in this final hour, I hope I'll be forgiven for musing a moment that I've cared about for a great many people.
You must hope so, I suppose.
I know so. But I'll give you one last chance. Join our ranks. Use your considerable powers for the good of the world instead of its detriment.
Thank you. No.
Very well, then.
Good evening.
You again?
You again? I thought you were gone for good, but you have to come back, didn't you?
I'm eloping, not dead.
You left something behind.
I needed my chemistry set.
You needed the statue.
What?
Or is it the painting you want? I think the statue's here too, but you could have given it to your accomplice.
My accomplice?
I seen him, but I don't know his name.
Are you calling Alvin my accomplice? Do you think he'd make a halfway
So you
decent?
admit you have an accomplice?
I haven't admitted to anything. And keep your shenanigans down. They're probably sleeping.
Beatrice is sleeping, so yes, let's all try our best to stay calm.
She's the thief. The ghost.
Gillian, please.
Are you gonna turn me in?
I'm going to ask you to tell me where the statue is. Ada must be exonerated.
Behind the painting. And before you ask, yes, I took out the money you had stashed there, Bill.
Where is it? Don't villainous.
Secret panel behind the desk.
Does everyone know about the secret panels except for me?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Don't worry, it's all there, Gil.
Gillian, would you give us a moment?
Don't have her arrested without telling me. Mama wants to watch.
Ignore her. I'm not having you arrested. She thinks this whole thing is a story of her own authorship.
I'll take nothing but my chemistry set and be out of your way for good.
Wait, please. Why did you do this?
I found Ada weeks before I told you. I followed her around just to see maybe what her life was like. Would she be nice to us? Did she live in her fake surname? Well, she didn't, as you know. She doesn't want unattainable things. She doesn't hide. I want to follow in her footsteps, or Her wheel tracks, rather.
But why the statue?
Why the painting? Ask Father sometimes. I watched Ada teaching through the window. I watched the Harrimans wash their silly little clips at scales like it was Mozart. They all looked so carefree and easy, and I wanted a piece of it for myself.
Gillian said she thought you did it for me, setting up Ada so I could care for Beatrice instead.
I kept up the ruse for you when I saw how much you loved her. A good notion, badly executed, like most things I do.
I don't think you're a villain. I don't think you're anything other than the sister I love and have loved all my life.
You're the detective. Make up your own story. I don't owe you anything.
I'm going to ask you to tell me your side of things. I know I put a great big many words in your mouth over the years.
Or what?
Or I guess I'll never know. The choice is yours. All I know is I don't want anyone else to suffer a moment more for what you've done.
I'm leaving and you can't stop me.
Wait.
Keep the bicycle.
Luis!
And these watercolors are painted by his mother, Violet Varnett. Secret with the size shows doing how carefully kept them, I think.
I'm glad to know that side of him, John. Perhaps the letter will reveal more?
But do you think it's truly time? Was this death the sign to wait for? Or is that too simple an answer to the riddle?
Are you expecting someone?
No, I don't think so.
For the good doctor, from a friend. What is it, John?
It's his pocket watch. His sign. Where were you? Thank you. May I read it out loud, my love?
Please.
Well, it's not a letter at all. Hardly a note. My dear Watson, death is the greatest mystery of all, and as always, I hope you will continue to document my progress in solving it. Yours sincerely, Holmes.
Whatever can he mean?
I can't discern it.
John, did you happen to notice the fellow who delivered the pocket watch? His height was...
Oh, he was rather... and his nose!
distinctive, even half hidden by that ludicrous mustache.
So ludicrous that it might be.
Fake.
My word! It was him!
Oh, excellent!
Elementary, as the man himself would say. We must send for the irregulars, not a word of it from Scotland Yard. We'll never see him again. We have no delay. He's got 5 minutes. Start on us already.
It seems like you're the detective now, John, which makes me your trusted friend and colleague.
So you are. We know his methods, Watson, and now it is up to us to use them.
Please, come in.
Oh, Lucy, I wouldn't have known if Q hadn't told me. You look nothing like your father, and thank goodness.
Aunt Ada? May I call you Aunt Ada?
I hope you will.
Is she free and clear?
She is. In my captivity as a private investigator, I've returned the statue, explained that I came from my own source, which is true enough, because while I believe someone in this room is responsible, I don't know exactly who.
What did I miss? The cute at the island found statue? I left it on her doorstep. Oh.
I'll have to plead ignorance here, Sport.
Is Beatrice?
Auntie, you saved you just like they promised.
So they did, Beatrice, my love. I miss you so much.
I rode the trail with my new friend Gillian started her sisters from out to Asia of mine. And it's sweet biscuits are the biggest I've ever seen. And they John. See, Auntie?
I see.
Patience, Ada, I owe you both the greatest apology that I could ever hope to offer. When Beatrice arrived here, I was struck with all the loss Luis and I had suffered, and I saw in Beatrice a second chance at a family that wasn't mine to take, even knowing y'all were fearing for her safety, and I could have spared you that, and I did. I won't ask for your forgiveness.
You do not need to ask, or for me either. It's already granted.
You do me too much kindness.
No such thing. Is there, Beatrice?
No, never.
From the mouths of babes.
And for the original sin of all this, Luis's theft of the statue, I told her it was best for her to stay in recompense for your imprisonment, but she was determined to leave, and to stop her would have taken force, and I couldn't condone that either.
Dearest Lucy, I have seen our family torn apart time and time again by a system of so-called justice, with little room for forgiveness or understanding of fallible humanity. But it will end with us.
Yes, no one of us can take on all the fault, but we can all work to remedy it.
Both are roommates, selfish role, regardless of sex, race, or creed. That's what Louise said to me the first day we met.
And that gives me every confidence that her heart will guide her more truly when she has time to nurse the wound she carries with her.
Yes, we all carry something with us from the past. I think we'd be able to heal ourselves a little bit if we were to go visit my father, as I'm sure he too is in need of a friendly face after so many years locked away.
I couldn't agree more. Now tell me, Beatrice, did you have a wonderful time at your sister's?
Yes, may I come back?
Of course. And maybe one day when you're old enough, you can attend the school that your sister works at.
At the Fair Hurst School.
Very good. Would you like to attend there one day?
Oh, yes.
So you did.
You Hudekis, you have company.
I thought we could all use a bit of good old-fashioned fun.
We invited the ladies of the society. If you're ready after all this, Miss Ada.
Yes, please. I'm so eager to meet them.
And I'm eager to see them again.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Patience, I brought you key earrings like I promised. Look. Is this the little miss we hear so much about? Hello, Miss Beatrice.
Did you tell them about my mister? No, you're in the clear this time.
Oh, you are a darling.
Do you want to see my pictures?
Yes, every last one.
You're darling too, Miss Lucy, for hosting us again.
It is my pleasure. You've been kind beyond measure, and I find the house far too quiet 12 hours after, well, Louise.
She'll be back again. I'm sure of it.
I hope so. Ladies, Mrs. Duffy, I must take a moment to be completely honest with you. Louise and I are the daughters of Adam Worth, whom you all know better as Professor Moriarty.
Oh, I was hoping you were.
You must tell us everything your dear adventures like.
Can I write this all down? You make a wonderful protagonist. This is so much better than Dr. Doyle's silly little stories.
Ancient skeletons on Dr. Flips or Little Jeff.
With lunch.
Can I have another biscuit?
Yes, of course, my darling.
Bless St. Olga, I'm glad everything turned out well.
I'll begin at the beginning. You might think my father is some sort of singular mastermind, but the truth is he learned it all from a woman, Frederica Mandelbaum, who took him under her wing a year before I was born and introduced him to her many associates. Queen Liz, the pickpocket, Big Boston Mary, a confidence woman, and Sophie Lyons, the most wanted woman in America.